Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that shows you full games of all the tips and schemes that post my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Our guys, new to my channel, make sure you subscribe button, also that notification icon so you can never miss an upload. If you guys are looking for tips and strategies to go ahead and take your game to the next level, you definitely want to subscribe to my channel. I've been doing this for several years now, and I try to really focus on my content is more concepts than less than glitches. It really is concept related, so it's going to help you take your game to the next level. And because Madden has really been hampering down and taking away a lot of the glitches out of the game, you need to understand conceptually how to beat different types of coverages, and that's what I do. I lab for my YouTube channel, I lab for myself, I also lab for my Patreons to try to provide you guys with schemes that will go ahead and beat your opponent underneath, over the top, and give yourselves different types of fast reads. Now, I was actually in the lab from one of my Patreon members, and he asked me to do a breakdown of the Patriots book. This is the Y off trips playbook, but under New England, it's classified as a U trips week, but it is Patriots, and it's really this particular playbook. You've got basically trips off to the right with a tight end and two wide receivers. The split end on the left-hand side is going to be slide in a little bit, and you got a running back on the weak side of the formation. In particular, I looked at it and built a full scheme. I've got a 6-7 play scheme built out for my Patreon on my Patreon website, and essentially I went ahead and stumbled onto this particular play at the very bottom, which is the stutter curl seam. This particular play has got an excellent cover 2 beater in two different areas, right up the middle of the field, which is a weakness for some particular reason. It does kind of glitch out the defense and will allow you to go ahead and attack your opponent up the middle of the field for an easy completion. But also the route off to the right hand side, actually, if you catch your opponent in the wrong position, you can get yourself a one play touchdown. So that's going to be what we're going to be looking at. Most important thing is having your fastest wide receiver. So Philip Dorsett is 95 over speed. You want to have him on the right side, that split end off the right hand side, because he's going to give you an opportunity for a one play touchdown. Now we're gonna usually, when I run this play, it's best if you're playing against someone that uses a lot of cover 2 coverage against you, you want to have the ball off the left hand side because it's going to give you a larger passing lane to throw the ball. All right, so basically all we're going to do, this is a quick snap play because you don't really have to make a lot of adjustments. You just streak up your tight end, and your tight end is going to essentially be the first player that we're going to be able to go and hit. And the reason why is that the mid read, unless your opponent makes some kind of a manual adjustment or makes a zone adjustment, the mid read does not cover this route, this tight end route. So this is somewhat glitchy in the game, but it's a fairly consistent glitch based on some of the alignments. So you can see right here, this defender actually does not play it, and it's very consistent. So you can expect that is that if he doesn't use this tight end route, he's going to be available right over the middle of the field for a big completion. But what makes this play special is the route off to the right hand side. This route will actually go ahead and give you an opportunity for a one play touchdown. So you'll see against cover 2, this corner defender actually has to let this guy go, and then because he's slightly angled, he actually will get the spacing against the safety. The safety has to play either one of these two guys, and this will allow you to go and hit your opponent over top and actually get a big one-play touchdown. Now, what's great about this particular play is that a lot of people will show you cover 2, but they actually come out in some other coverage or make a hybrid adjustment, and this play actually allows you to go and attack your opponent on the opposite side. That will beat cover 2, but it also will beat other coverages, and that's one of the reasons why we really like this play a lot, is that it provides me dump downs in an area of the field, making it very difficult for my opponent to stop. So a quick audible adjustment that some players will do is jump in just to basically into a cover 1 man to mess up your reads, but this actually has man beaters built into it. So my initial read against someone that's showing me cover 2 is to look at this tight end. I'm also going to go ahead and take a gander over this, and you can see these guys are completely blanketed. They're actually getting covered. So my next progression, if these guys are not reacting the way that I want, I'm going to go ahead and look on the left side of the field, and I'm essentially going to have a high-low. I can dump the ball down to the running back, who's going to get position against any kind of man coverage, and this deep comeback route will actually be available for an easy completion for me too. Now, if you got a guy that runs a lot of blitzes against you, once again, you've got these little checkdowns that actually can keep your opponent out of. So if you know your progressions, you know your reads, you see what your opponent is giving you right here. So this is a good example. There's probably some kind of pressure that's coming off the edge. I'll just check it down this running back and actually try to make a play. So I got very fast and easy progressions I can use against my opponent. So this is probably a rolling coverage. And I've got the deep comeback route that I'm actually going to hit. So this is a really good play to throw into your scheme. Obviously, you can't keep completely spamming a play like this because eventually your opponents are going to adjust. They're going to go ahead and catch up on the tendencies of this particular play. But that's why I build out a full mini scheme for my patrons. Why I build out like 5 or 6 plays so they can blend this into their play. And this is going to be a hot audible they can jump into if their opponent jumps into a cover 2, and then you can hit them up top. So if you are looking to take your game to the next level, go ahead and make sure you hit the subscribe button. I try to roll out tips, at least 2 or 3 tips a week. I do show full gameplay of essentially my schemes that I show. And if you want me to do custom work, I do that for my patrons, and I sometimes highlight some of the work I do for them on my YouTube channel. So guys, once again, thank you for your support. I look forward to rolling out more gameplay, more tips, more strategies for Madden 21. And until next time.